is Caledonia. And again, in my humble opinion, it's pretty much perfect. Yes, it does need to be resurfaced in places, so go team on that. Other than that, however, it's about, I think, ideal in terms of a compromise between being more or less direct in one direction, without weaving and bobbing all over the place, being moderate traffic weight, but also having a feature which I think significantly enhances my safety. Look at the amount of space between these vehicles, not the truck. Actually, watch the truck for a second. It crosses into that middle lane, right? So does that truck. So does that truck, that car. You don't need to. In the places where there aren't those available middle lanes, cars get by me just fine. The fact that it's there, however, and the fact that it gets used so much, suggests to me it fulfills a need. In short, having a spill lane on the left, I would imagine, has an impact on safety comparable to what you get from an actual bike lane in the same space. I'd take a bike lane here just because I think it's a great place to put one. I think this is a great north-south route with a good amount of space on the road. So I think it should have a bike lane. The problem is, well, it's not a problem, actually I think it should. People don't want to use it because it has a lot of heavy trucks on it, I suspect. And the speed is a little faster than they're comfortable with. But I think as long as it's got a lot of room, it's ideal. So yeah, for me it would be more bike lanes in places like this, where it's already safe on the road because of the space available. Put the lane down there and say, here's a place that's already safe because of the space available. Alright? Change the function. Where things get less safe. Look how far out the cars go when this little strip is gone. They don't think I have that much space, right? So they move out. Let the faster vehicles overtake you. We'll catch up to the one thing. Like this. As you can see, look between the car and the curb when I'm not around. It's a lot of space. So, this is Lawrence. It's a primary for sure, but I feel very comfortable here. So this is a primary road. We're transitioning to a primary road. Kiel. Also a heavy traffic road. Also a commercial vehicle, large truck zone, and also a high speed zone. So, hoo-ha. Look at those cows. So many. Alright. Now I could hop on the sidewalk at this point and cut through, but you know. I can also do this. But I'm losing my advantage here, right? It's a small maneuverable vehicle. My advantage is I can twist past all that. I could have tried to sneak in between the bus, but I don't do that. Okay. Might be me, might not. Might be the guy in the red car. Oh no. Alright. We'll find out. I think that was somebody else yelling at somebody else, not me. One's never 100% sure. Okay, this is Kiel. This is a primary road, for sure. 2 major lanes, and for a good stretch of the length, the spill lane pops up here and there, which is helpful if you're not comfortable with the traffic. Every time I do this, I'm looking at my rear view to see where the oncoming traffic is, if my lane's even populated. In many cases it isn't, but I can also watch the cars as they switch, as they see me, over to the lane beside me, which is largely empty anyway. So note something interesting. I get the lane to myself. I'm in the middle of it. There's an oncoming volume of traffic, but it's low enough to make it all occupy the left lane and leave this one for me. All that I need to do is own it, so they see me and switch. If somebody looks like they're not going to switch, I pull over, like this. I personally recommend delaying that move over moment as long as possible. The longer you own the lane, the better. But that can't happen forever, right? So right now, for example, there's an 18-wheeler behind me, so I'm going to own the lane and then pull out of his way. Because he's got a job to do, and he's big. So here's what you do. Move ahead in the middle so he knows you're doing it. And you pull over. And you let him go. So he doesn't have to worry about you. Ciao, bella. Alright. And then you're back in it. The good news is, people don't want to be behind a big 18-wheeler like that that's just accelerating and getting up to speed, so they're often exiting the lane anyway. So there you have it. Traffic just sort of goes around you. Or put it a slightly different way, you occupy the spot they're not in. The bubble that forms around you when they go, oh yeah, okay, fine. I want nothing to do with this guy, right? Not on my watch. Alright, I'm tucking in because the traffic's thickening up. And away we go. Bail zone here for a second. Give him a little space. Let him go. That's the ticket. There you go. time in the sweet spot as you can. Okay, I'm cycling to a red at this point, so there's no traffic behind me for a spell. So I'm going to coast right into my nook position, which is the right-hand side of the second lane. The first lane is for people going on to the 401, which, as you can imagine, ce n'est pas pour moi, hein?